Hey ICSE kids, as promised this morning on my stories, I'm going to teach you guys, or at least I'll try to teach you guys, how to deal with MCQs that have figures of speech. This is for people who are appearing in the board exams batch of 2025. Before we start the video, I just want to apologize for the echo that you guys can hear. I'm still trying to make this room. I'm creating this. I'll just give you a glimpse of the studio. I don't know if this interests you in any way. I'm converting the small space into a recording studio. So yeah, there's some echoing still, and also there's a water pump behind this building का some water machine है मतलब थोड़ा disturbance होगा. This is not some professional YouTube video. I'm just trying to be helpful. So 2 documents that I have over here. Also I don't have any fancy editors yet. So कुछ स्क्रीन पे मैसेजेस वगैरह नहीं आएगा. तेरे को पेपर पेन लेके आना तो पेपर पेन लेके बैठ ताकि तू लिख सके जो मैं डिक्टेट कर रहा हूं. अगर कुछ तेरे को क्वेश्चन लिखना है तो I have 2 sheets in front of me. One is ICSE competency based questions का questionnaire, and the second is the specimen paper by ICSE that the board released this year. I'm gonna pick questions from these. Plus, I'm on this WhatsApp group where all teachers, most teachers, we are all on a WhatsApp group, and we exchange resources and we try to ask each other questions in case we can't find answers. So everyone's very helpful there. So there were a couple of questions that I found left me stumped, and then we figured out and we brainstormed and we came up with the answers. Now we are adults. I'm 39 years old. I'm an English teacher. I've been teaching English for I don't know how many years. My math is bad, but since 2007. Point is that at this point, even we look at a question and we struggle to come up with the right answers. So kids should not be scared. मेरा प्रिडिक्शन बोल रहा है बोर्ड्स का आंसर्स इतना लल्लू आएगा. द क्वेश्चन इट विल बी वेरी इजी फॉर यू टू आंसर, बट नॉलेज जरूरी है. सो यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू अप्रोच द करेक्ट आंसर. द आंसर इज राइट देयर इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, बट यू शुड नो हाउ टू मैन्यूवर थ्रू द फॉग इन योर ब्रेन टू रीच दैट आंसर. ठीक है, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. सो दैट इज आई विल कीप इट शॉर्ट. सो लेट्स ट्राई टू डू इट एज फास्ट एज पॉसिबल. द फर्स्ट थिंग इज you if you haven't already watched the reel or the post or the video that I had posted about various figures of speech, तो वो पहले प्लीज देख ले. तेरे को बेसिक फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच पता होना चाहिए. ठीक है, नाउ व्हेन यू आर डीलिंग विद दीस क्वेश्चंस, लेट्स टेक अ क्वेश्चन इन हैंड. स्पेसिमेन पेपर में देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन. In the specimen paper, question number 7 in MCQs says, which of the given options contains the figures of speech that appears in the following line from Leigh Hunt's poem, The Glove and the Lions? Now that's how the question will be framed. They are not going to ask you what is the figure of speech here. They will give you a line and they will say, identify the same figure of speech which is in this line. Identify it in one of these 4 options which are given. Now remember this, that each line can have multiple figures of speech. Like a single line can have at least 3 figures of speech, right? So you need to start eliminating the options. Now when I look at the line is ramped and rode the lions. That's the question, okay? And the options are, your eyes are like the diamond bright. Suddenly, second option is suddenly the black knight showed, blah blah blah. Third option is something. Fourth option is something. Doesn't matter because you're not going to pay attention to that right now. Look at the key sentence that's given. Ramped and rode the lions. मेरा प्रोसेस ये है यहाँ पे that I'll start eliminating all the figures of speech. जब मैं ramped and rode the lions देखता हूँ, immediately मेरे दिमाग में 2 figures of speech तो आ ही जाता है. एक है road, which is onomatopoeia. It's a sound that the lions are making, the roaring of the lions. And ramped and rode is alliteration. अब ये 2 figures of speech मेरे दिमाग में आता है. बाकी अभी के लिए कुछ आ नहीं रहा और मेरे को देखना भी नहीं है. अब मैं eliminate करना शुरू करूंगा. I need to see if the remaining 4 options have one of these figures of speech. So your eyes are like the diamond bright doesn't have any of either of these 2 figures of speech. Suddenly the black knight showed its teeth in a flash of lightning doesn't have the same figure of speech. But when I see rich gifts of raiment or grain or gold, the tongue rolls. Immediately I know it's an alliteration. So I found an alliteration. I'm gonna go with this answer, and there's no suspense here. I know what the correct answer is because I saw the answer key to confirm ताकि मेरा पोपट ना हो live. So This is the correct answer, but that's alliteration. Now this one, अगर तेरे को लगा कि सर ये तो easy था, ये तो हमें भी पता था alliteration है, कुछ difficult उठाते हैं, तो let's look at the competency based question set. Now when you take the competency based questions, and they have some very interesting ones. Look at the MCQs here. So when you look at the first MCQ in the sheet, you'll see. But by the way, if you don't know where this is, I'm gonna put it up in the link in my bio. Instagram में होता है वो link, you can click on it and there's a Google Drive link, then you can access it. And if you don't want to go through that, then यार cisc.org पे जा and go on downloads and you'll find this competency sets of all subjects. उसमें से English literature उठा and then look at this question. Which of the following options contains the same literary device as the given verse in the poem, from the poem, as silent as pictures on the wall? Now, जैसे ही देखता हूं मेरे को पता है ये simile है. Like as silent as. The minute I see as, I know it's a simile. So then I start hunting. Before I even look into the other figures of speech, I'll start hunting for a simile. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me, no simile. Where the mind is without fear, the head is held high, no simile. Soon the sun's warmth makes them shed crystal shells, shattering and avalanching on the snow crust, no simile. Some are like fields of sunlit corn, like. Now the minute I see like, I know it's a simile. So I found a simile, I have a simile in my answer, that is my answer. Now I don't care अगर कोई और कोई figure of speech उठाता है. मेरे पास justification है कि this is a simile, this is also a simile. So that is my answer. The option is D. Alright. Now the point over here is, how do you think of the figure of speech? तेरे दिमाग में ना एक सेट ऑफ प्राइमरी फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच होने चाहिए. मेरे को लग रहा है बोर्ड्स में इन्हीं में से आने वाला है. ठीक है, तेरा फर्स्ट ऑप्शन होना चाहिए टू हंट फॉर अ सिमिली. सिमिली नहीं दिख रहा है तो उसका कॉम्बिनेशन में मेटाफर होता है. लुक फॉर मेटाफर. मेटाफर भी नहीं दिख रहा, सिमिली भी नहीं दिख रहा, तो हंट फॉर अ पर्सोनिफिकेशन. पर्सोनिफिकेशन भी नहीं दिख रहा, तो कभी कभी इट्स अ वेरी ऑब्वियस apostrophe like O, and you're addressing an abstract thing or a dead person or someone who's not present. So it could be an apostrophe. Personification, apostrophe साथ में जोड़ी होता है. Simile and metaphor साथ में जोड़ी होता है. Then look for an oxymoron or an antithesis. इसको लोग often overlook करते हैं. Oxymoron is when two opposite words are placed together. Which brings me, at this point I'm going to pause and take you to this very interesting question that someone had shared over here from Haunted Houses. Which of the following lines contains the same literary device as the one in this line? The harmless the harmless phantoms on their errands glide. ठीक है, the harmless phantoms on their errands glide. ये लाइन है. And I have to hunt for the figure of speech. Now, if आगे के ऑप्शंस बाद में पढ़ूंगा, पहले मेरे को समझ ले अपन कि इसमें फिगर ऑफ स्पीच है कहां पे. The harmless phantoms on their errands glide. Now I know that it's grammatically incorrect. It could be an inversion because it could be harmless phantoms glide on their errands, the correct order. So inversion is also figure of speech. Grammatical order is changed for a poetic effect. But चार ऑप्शन जो है वो बाद में पढ़ूंगा. मुझे I don't know where this is from, what question this is from, but उसमें नहीं है inversion कहीं पे भी. So the second figure of speech that I have to look for, and there's no alliteration here. Harmless phantoms on their errands glide. There's no alliteration, so that's not the figure of speech. Then मर के if I have to think of, so harmless and phantom. Now phantoms are normally perceived as ghosts, and ghosts are normally perceived as evil entities. Normally, not in this poem, but phantoms are not always friendly. But now I have harmless phantoms. So harmless ghosts is sort of an oxymoron, okay? Because two opposite ideas, like harmless bhi hai, but phantom bhi hai. Phantom is a ghost, so that seems like a deadly thing, right? So let's keep that in mind, okay? I'm pushing for the answer. There is no other possible answer here. Then look at the options. All houses wherein men have lived and died, antithesis, lived and died, so it's not oxymoron. Impalpable impressions on the air, ये एक sentence था. Then as silent as the pictures on the wall, ये नहीं हो सकता, it's a simile. We have no title deeds to house or lands, no figure of speech here. And all houses wherein men have lived and died, again an antithesis, lived and died, ये भी नहीं है. That brings me to the first option. All houses wherein men have lived and died, impalpable impressions. Now, if you notice, impalpable impressions here is an oxymoron, because impressions is an impression, but impalpable is something that cannot be perceived or felt. So there are two opposite ideas. So that's an oxymoron. So now this is your answer. Now this was one of the tricky ones. Matlab, someone could refute this and say that ये नहीं है सर, ये correct वाला नहीं है, नहीं भी होगा, but I'm saying that all the teachers were stumped and ultimately sub discussion के बाद everyone concluded that this is the only possible answer. Okay, harmless phantoms oxymoron है and impalpable impressions oxymoron है, ठीक है. So oxymoron and antithesis में दो opposite ideas साथ में होते हैं, बीच में एक word होता है, lived and died, and आ गया बीच में, but impalpable impressions, two opposite ideas together, that's an oxymoron. तो ये भी अगर तेरे को नहीं मिल रहा है कहीं पे, तो देखो नेक्स्ट पॉसिबल ऑप्शन इज अ हाइपरबोली. देखो एग्जैजरेशन कहीं दिखाई दे रहा है कि नहीं, और एग्जैजरेशन नहीं दिख रहा है तो द नेक्स्ट पॉसिबल ऑप्शन कुड बी एन ओनोमेटोपिया साउंड, व्हिच इज द नेक्स्ट वन. ये देख, देखो ओनोमेटोपिया का एग्जांपल दिखाता हूं इसमें. किंग, लेडीज, लवर्स ऑल लुक ऑन, द ओकेजन इज डिवाइन. हाँ, इसमें नहीं है, बट अगेन लुक दिस वन. किंग, लेडीज, लवर्स ऑल लुक ऑन. देखते हैं ना, मेरे को बाकी समझ में नहीं आया, बट ऑब्वियसली देखते हैं तो एलिट्रेशन दिखी जाता है. किंग, लेडीज, लवर्स ऑल लुक ऑन, ल ल ल, तेरा साउंड रिपीट हो रहा है, द ओकेजन इज डिवाइन. अब बाकी है या नहीं है फिगर ऑफ स्पीच मेरे को फर्क नहीं पड़ता, पहले मैं एलिट्रेशन ढूंढेगा मेरे ऑप्शंस में. सो लुक, इफ यू कैन मीट विद ट्रायम्फ एंड डिजास्टर, एंटीथेसिस, and treat these two imposters just the same. Imposters is your this is personification and a metaphor. Laugh and be merry together like brothers akin, ये भी नहीं है. Guesting a while in rooms of beautiful inn, ये भी नहीं है. I slip, slide, gloom, glance. Slip, slide, gloom, glance. Very distinct alliteration of yours. Slur, slur, glur, glur दिखाई दे रहा है. So that's your answer. It's an alliteration. So C is your option. Fourth वाला भी नहीं है, ठीक है. एक और क्वेश्चन लेता हूं मैं. ओनोमेटोपिया दिखा रहा था, देखो यहां पर है. क्वेश्चन इज, which of the following lines contain the literary device as the following line? Ramped and rode the lions with horrid laughing jaws. Now when you look at this line, ramped and rode the lions with horrid laughing jaws, मेरे को दो फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच दिखाई देते हैं यहां पे. रैम्प्ड एंड रोड एलिट्रेशन है, वेरी क्लियर वाला. फिर मेरे को हॉरिड लाफिंग जॉस पैराडॉक्स है, बिकॉज हाउ कैन लाफिंग जॉस बी like laughing jaws and horrid? The idea itself is contradictory, so that itself is a paradox. But paradox भी थोड़ा far-fetched होता है. But then my option here is road, जिसको मैंने मिस किया, which is onomatopoeia. तो अगर मैं ऑप्शन देखता हूं, मैं बाकी के तीन ऑप्शंस नहीं बोल रहा हूं, बट एक ऑप्शन यहाँ पे है tinkling, luminous, tender and clear. Now इसमें tinkling very distinctly तेरे को दिखाई देता है कि it's an onomatopoeia. But paradox भी है एक और ऑप्शन में, the child is the father of the man. Now that's a paradox. तो मेरे पास horrid laughing jaws है, which is a paradox, and ये वाला आंसर मैच होता है, child is the father of the man. And मेरे पास onomatopoeia भी है, which is road, which is a sound, and then I have tinkling, luminous. So and this was not a board question, this is just some question paper. In this, whoever set the paper must have overlooked that there are two possible answers. So when you kids are practicing from workbooks and some different publications and books, and in fact a lot of you have been asking, so where's the solution set for the MCQs that you have posted? Look, English is it's the first paper and I haven't gotten the time to solve these things yet, but I will be meeting a lot of my batches now in the next few weeks. I have multiple lectures happening, so in these lectures we are going to discuss the answers, and once I have the answer kit ready, I will post it well in time for your exams. So don't worry, before your board exams you will have the solution set. Maybe एक रात पहले तू वो refer कर सकता है, but in these cases, right, which are compilations from different places, questions गलत हो सकते हैं. So don't beat yourself up over it. तेरा main क्या है, तेरे को approach करने आना चाहिए. When you look at a sentence, तेरे को easily metaphor, simile, antithesis, oxymoron, hyperbole, onomatopoeia, ये सारे क्वेश्चंस ये सारे फिगर ऑफ स्पीच को ढूंढने लग एक ही लाइन में, फिर ढूंढने लग कि करस्पॉन्डिंग फिगर ऑफ स्पीच तेरे को मिल रहा है कि नहीं. कॉम्पिटेंसी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन में एक वेरी ट्रिकी वाला था, which is none of these conventional ones. It is a pun which was used. Okay, you know what a pun is, right? Pun is used very distinctly in JC. Heart and heart. Julius Caesar, he was the heart of this world. HART. He's the stag in this world, which was his forest, and he's the heart of this world. There's a line. I'll just show you the line. One second. किधर है वही वाला, मेरे को पन वाला चाहिए तेरे लिए. प्रोज, ड्रामा, बट रुक 2 मिनट. See, I don't have fancy editors, guys. तो अभी तू एक्सपेक्ट मत कर मैं इसको ऐसा कुछ ऐसा स्पीड अप करेगा वीडियो को. तेरे लिए ढूंढ रहा हूँ, रुक जा अभी शांति से 2 मिनट, क्योंकि है तो सही. Found it. The sentence is, "O world apostrophe, Thou were the forest to this heart, H-A-R-T, stag. And this indeed, O world, repetition भी हो गया, मतलब O world apostrophe है, O world repeat हो रहा है, so repetition भी है. Heart, H-A-R-T भी है. The heart of thee, H-E-A-R-T of thee. So heart, stag, H-A-R-T and H-E-A-R-T, heart, दिल, दोनों पन हो रहा है. अब मेरे पास 3 figures of speech है. Now अब मैं 3 figures of speech ढूंढने लगूंगा. First sentence is the bees buzzed. Bees buzzed, alliteration. पर ऊपर alliteration नहीं था कहीं पे भी. Around the flower-filled garden. Her eyes are buttons. Metaphor है ये. Eyes are being called buttons without using as or like. She caught the scent of mothballs in an abandoned house. ये भी नहीं है because इसमें कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा. But broken pencils are pointless. Now I love puns and this one is a very interesting puns. Like broken pencils don't have a point. So एक point वो वाला point हुआ lead. And pointless, मतलब there's no point in writing with a broken pencil. So pointless over here is a pun. So this one is the answer. It's a clear pun in front of you, right? I'll give you one more, which is not a figure of speech, but there is a figure of speech in the question. The question says, which of the following is not an example of irony? Now, irony and paradox are very similar, like there's a very thin line to differentiate between the two, but the sentence contradicts the situation. Now look at this one. Which of the following is not an example of irony? First one, Cassius calls Caesar a god while describing how weak he is. Now that's a clear irony, like you're describing someone as a god but you're also saying he's weak. How can God be weak? So that is an irony. So this is not the answer. I have to look for something that's not an irony. Antony refers to Brutus as an honorable man while disproving his claim. So in his speech, Antony keeps saying Brutus is an honorable man, Brutus is an honorable man, but he's also disproving Brutus at the same time. So that's an irony. So that's not the answer. Third one is one of the plebeians suggested crowning Brutus as the king. Now that's a clear irony because Brutus is a republican. He didn't want a tyrant or a dictator in Rome. And these guys are saying, let's crown him as a king. So that's an irony. But the last option, Antony compares the conspirators' killing of Caesar to apes and hounds. Now that's not an irony, that's a comparison. So that's your answer, okay? But here's one more figure of speech wala question. That's my last question. The question is, O Cassius, you are yoked with a lamb. Alright, now O Cassius is talking to Cassius. So this is not an apostrophe. Cassius samne khada hai. You are yoked with a lamb. You are yoked as in you are teamed up with a lamb. Lamb here is Brutus himself. He's comparing himself to a lamb. It's a very distinct metaphor. So मेरे को metaphor पहले ढूंढना है मेरे examples में. Which of the following uses the same literary device as given above? First one, the man fought as bravely as a lion. Not a metaphor because as bravely as is simile. His voice is velvet. मेरा आंसर मिल गया मेरे को because voice has been called velvet. It's been compared to velvet. That is a clear metaphor. But मैं safety के लिए बाकी दो भी पढ़ेगा. The sky was dotted with fluffy white clouds. Not a metaphor. The juicy apple tasted sweet. Not a metaphor. So my option is B. His voice is velvet. That's how you go about doing these questions. I really don't know if that helped you. But yeah, I mean, if it didn't help you, just tell me what your problem is. I'll try to make it simpler for you. This is one thing. Next, I'm going to take a list of all the difficult dialogues of Julius Caesar and explain them. It's going to be a very long video, so I'll do it when I have enough time in hand. Besides that, I just want to tell you guys, start studying properly. Poems रट्टा होने चाहिए तुम लोग को. रट्टा मारते हो figures of speech identify किया करो. You should have that skill to identify these prominent figures of speech. And prose रट्टा होना चाहिए. By रट्टा I mean from different perspectives. You know, you should know what's happening, why is it happening. Don't just blindly accept something. Understand the story, understand the poem properly. So well that imagine it's Teacher's Day and you're wearing a sari or whatever you guys wear, and I mean guys also can wear a sari. No, everyone can wear whatever you want, and you're going and teaching younger grades. And अगर तू कोई चीज सिखा रहा है किसी को, तो सामने वाला अगर तेरे को रिफ्यूट करता है, कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट करता है, कुछ भी बोलता है, तो हाउ यू गोइंग टू आर्ग्यू विद दैट पर्सन इफ यू आर ओनली नॉट श्योर ऑफ योर नॉलेज. तो तेरा नॉलेज बहुत स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए. स्ट्रांग होगा तो तू कॉन्फिडेंस ऑटोमेटिकली आएगा. See, the more content I'm preparing for my kids, I'm gonna have my lectures with my kids. The more confident I feel about them scoring 100. Earlier when the year started and ICSE kept bringing up these new norms and competency based exams and questions, and I look at all the prelim papers and half of the questions over there are so difficult and they are so twisted that somewhere I was losing hope if kids are going to score 100. Plus ICSE clearly said scoring 100 in literature is now not going to be a piece of cake. It's going to be difficult to score 100 in ICSE. But यार डोंट लेट फियर रूइन योर कॉन्फिडेंस. लाइक छोड़ दे उसको यार. तेरे कंटेंट अगर आता है एंड अगर हम लोग इनफ एक्सपोजर है टू थिंग्स एंड नोट्स. आई एम ऑल्सो कंपाइलिंग. आई हैव गॉट सम material which is publicly available across different sources. I have been taking whatever's good from it. Some of it is really good, and I've combined and I'm making a set of notes. It's not my original notes, so I have no qualms sharing it for everybody. I think it should be available to everyone. So I'm gonna put it up on the link soon. In a day or two, it should be ready. So I'll put it up. I hope that also helps you. I have summarized JCK scenes for you guys in that. I've taken all difficult questions which people have difficulty answering to frame the answers. I've taken themes and genre settings. I've taken all the questions that people normally wouldn't have answers to. But I think if you guys look at the set of notes, it should help you. And if it helps you, keep blessing me. Be kind to people around you. Say I love you, sir, because I love being loved. And I love you guys too. I love doing this. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'll end this video and I'll post whenever I'm able to post. Alright? Love you guys. Take care.